Now this little routine is designed to build up the strength in all the leg muscles to help support the knee joint. Okay, it is specifically designed for people who have slight knee issues, who may be carrying a touch too much weight, or like myself, who are older. Okay, the knee joint, when you get older or you have knee issues, can begin to hurt and ache a bit. What we want to try and avoid at the moment is any impact on that joint. We want to try and keep that to a minimum. Great exercises are cycling. You get that lovely smooth forward circular rotational movement. Swimming, kicking your legs like that, not breaststroke, that puts too much strain on the knee, and general walking. But also some home exercises that I have done which will help you. Okay, here goes. So we need to warm up and get things moving. Simple exercise, hold on to a bookshelf, door frame, whatever you fancy. Stand nice and tall, bottom tucked in, lift one knee up and slightly back. So you lift up, swing back, lift up, swing back. Keep that going about 20 or 30 times. When you've done that, you change leg. And this just gets the leg muscles warmed up. It moves the knee joint and the hip joint and gets those loosened, ready for doing the squats. So we do that about 20 or 30 times, and then just lifting your foot to your bottom, just to warm up the hamstrings at the back of the leg, and do that 20 or 30 times. There we go. When you've done that, change leg and lifting that to your bottom. So we've warmed up all the leg, we've loosened up the knee joint and the hip joint, and we're now ready to go in and do our squats. Right, now we're going to do a squat. It's really important that you choose a chair that allows your knees to be at about 90 degrees, no lower. Any lower puts too much strain on the knee joint. Also, when you sit up, you want your feet out in front. You don't want your knee to travel past your toe. So to help that, you want to keep all the weight on your heel and the sole of your foot, not on the balls of your feet. If the weight's on the ball of your feet, your knees will thrust too far forward and again put too much strain on the knee joint. Okay, so that's really important. If your feet are too far underneath, it'll do the same. So get them out in front, nice and comfortably, ready with the weight over the heels to do the squat. So here we go. I put my arms out in front just to help with balance. So we stand up, sit back down. We keep our back straight, not vertical, but straight. There we go, weight over the heels, up and down comfortably. Straightening the legs at the top, not locking those legs out. And we keep that going up and down for about 20 or 30 times. Keep that going, be in control in both ways. Push up, control your weight back down. Maintaining the weight over the heel and the sole of your foot. Now the next exercise is ever so straightforward. It's just a case of balancing. And by balancing, you exercise these muscles. They twitch all the time to maintain your balance, and that keeps them working. So here we go. We stand on one leg, lift one knee up, focus on something in the distance, and you can see me begin to move. All these muscles are working. There we go. So you're lifting one foot up. Put your arms out if you want a bit more balance, or you can put your arms in the air. That makes it a little bit harder. But focus on the spot in the distance, maintain your balance, and try and do it for about a minute. Like that. And relax. And do the same on the other leg. Okay, when you stand on one knee, or one leg even, you keep the knee ever so slightly bent, not locked straight. If it's slightly bent, you're exercising all those thigh muscles immediately. If you want a harder one than that, you stand on one leg, knees slightly bent. I would recommend arms out for this one. And then you close your eyes. Because you've got no peripheral vision going on to help with your balance, you really do wobble. As you can see, it's incredibly difficult, but try and do that for as long as you can. And they're great exercises for those muscles. Okay, we're now going to go and work our calf muscle, and that'll help with the lower leg. So you stand on the bottom step, both heels hanging over the step, keeping your legs nice and straight, knees slightly bent, and you raise up and go down. But when you go down, let your heels drop below the level of the step. And keep that going, up and down, again for about 20 or 30 times, and that'll help strengthen up the calf muscle, again, which will help support the knee.